Welcome back, everyone. We are back, and the Super Bowl is over. Dreams do come true. Sam Darnold is going to Disney World because Seattle Seahawks have beat the Patriots. What was the score? 29-13, something like that, in there, somewhere in there. Um, Carter, what did you think of the Super Bowl this year?
As long as it wasn't the Patriots
No, that's it,
or the Bears. That's kind
or
of
the that's for the Bears. Okay.
as long as it was neither of them. Okay. But I was saying for Jesus Christ, I was saying for 2 weeks it was going to be a steamroll by the Seahawks, and so many people were saying I was dumb and that it was going to be a way closer game, which it was. It was way closer than I thought it was. But we saw what happens when the offense that isn't getting pounded repeatedly does after 3.5 quarters, which is inevitably starts moving the ball better. Which, frankly, it was more of a defensive thing now that I think about it. There was that pick six. There was a fumble, I thought, in there. I don't know. It's been a long time since the Super Bowl happened.
Been a while.
Oh, yeah, Sam Darnold, he's going to Disney World. Motherfucker, he went. It's like,
He's back.
because we're bad at our job.
It was definitely a defensive battle, and obviously, the main point: the Patriots could not keep Seattle out of their backfield. Seattle lived in that backfield, and they caused chaos and hell for Drake May. And at the beginning of the game, both defenses were playing really good. I mean, there were some throws that Sam Darnold had to squeeze in some really tight holes. I mean, right from the get-go, Sam Darnold was making some risky throws. I thought throws that just the holes weren't there to start the game. It was but as the game went on, it just felt like kind of the Patriots lost that edge. They got gassed, you know.
I
So
I think I said like halfway through the second quarter we were starting to see experience take over in the game because you see Sam Darnold making those throws, stepping up into the pocket better, scrambling when he could, and Drake May was just sitting back there and eating it over and over and over again. And like at the end of the game when they're not trying so hard, you saw him take off a bit, but the whole freaking game, Drake May looked completely off. Like even when the guy was wide open, he's just throwing at his feet or throwing behind. He looked like a rookie again, and maybe in a way he still is. But I think that the Julian Love interception. He literally said the first time he dropped the ball, he's like, "Hey, he's doing a little hitch and waiting for his receiver to be open," and then like later in the game, does the hitch, waits for the receiver to get open, and then he gets picked off. It's like he was just being read like a book. And it didn't help that his rookie left side of an offensive line was just a turnstile. But still,
yeah.
there was blitzes I've never seen before in that game. So
Oh, yeah, it just felt like they could get into the backfield whenever they wanted to. And I know in the second half they when the Patriots finally scored, and I think they got a stop, and then it looked like okay, maybe the Patriots could go downfield, score again, like make this into a game. And then all of a sudden Drake May threw horrible pass. I think it was in double coverage, and I don't really know what he was seeing there. Drake May had a very bad game, and a lot of it you can blame on the offensive line, but there are some
but
times too where he held onto the ball too long, or
but
he. But what?
so the numbers came in, and Drake May in 2025 historically had the worst playoff performance as a quarterback.
This year?
Yep. He literally holds the record for being the worst quarterback in the playoffs statistically ever. It's like
Hmm.
not good. I said all these fucking playoffs, he is playing bad. He is holding the team back. And look what happened when they finally played a team that had both an offense and a defense, and more importantly, special teams.
Well, you could make the excuse if it wasn't snowing so bad in that Denver game, they might not even beat Denver, and that was without Bo Nix.
If they have Bo
So I
Nix,
mean,
they win that game.
oh yeah, they win that game. But even without Bo Nix, it was a close game. Um. So yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking today. I hope the Patriots don't kind of turn out like a Bengals scenario. Remember when like Joe Burrow went to his first Super Bowl, and we said, "Man, they got years ahead of them. You know, like they'll be back." And now we're talking like, are they going to be back? So,
But
um,
what's even crazier is Joe Burrow doesn't have Offensive Player of the Year, doesn't have an MVP, doesn't have an All Pro. He's on pace to not be in the Hall of Fame. Like,
yeah,
and freaking 5 years ago, we're like, holy shit, they fix a couple pieces and they're going to be contenders every year. But they just kept falling apart.
yep,
I don't think the Patriots are going to be that way, though. I really don't. The issue, first off, I heard today Teron Armstead, like, amazing left tackle for the Saints for I don't even know how many years in it now. But apparently today he reached out to Campbell and was like, hey, you're coming down to Dallas. I'm going to coach you up. We're not going to let you repeat what you did in the Super Bowl. And it was like, and Campbell came out and said, like, hey, I wasn't 100% for the playoffs, but I was going to play no matter what.
well, if
That
that's the case, you might want to let someone else play because
so
he did not look good.
see the issue is that's what Vrabel does. He becomes too good of friends with somebody, and
Yep,
he can't look past that. And it's like you have a backup that's way better. That would objectively be playing better than Campbell, and you're just not letting him in because you don't want to hurt the kids' feelings. Not good. Not good. Vrabel's a good coach, though. I saw a video this morning of because he always does that thing where he waits by the locker room doors to greet every player, and he's like, "Hey, let's get in there. Let's be pissed together." All right, you're still a good head coach. We're not doubting that. Questionable decision making, but
yep.
I haven't looked into it yet either. But there's a QB school. He did a breakdown of Drake May's performance in the Super Bowl. But apparently, just looking at the comments, there was a lot of people agreed that it's not good that a former quarterback is saying, hey, Patriots offensive coordinator did shit he hasn't done all season long. Why did he switch up his game? I don't know. I don't watch the Patriots closely enough to know what they did differently. I just knew from what I saw in the playoffs, they looked like ass.
Yep.
Sam Darnold, he played like ass too. Difference is, he was making the
Difference
throws.
is, yeah, Sam Darnold didn't have a great game either by any stretch, but he didn't turn the ball over, and he got him downfield to in the least field goal range. And points were hard to come by this game, obviously, but he at least got him in position to get some points.
There was like
I don't.
one drive where he was 0-5, but only one of them was a bad throw. It was just really good defense. So
Yeah,
it's like, I don't know. He was doing everything he could to stay ahead of the chains.
yeah,
But Drake May just looked so rattled out there. The pick he threw to Julian Love. The guy was crossing, and even Chris Collinsworth, who never shuts up, was just speechless. He's like, he literally said, I got nothing. It's like, it was that bad of a throw. Oh my gosh. But
I hear a lot of people agreeing with this too. The MVP of that game was the punter for Seattle, I believe, because it was such a field possession game,
It
and he
was.
pinned them back there like on 3 different occasions back at the 5 yard line. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying it about punter, but he was kind of electric that game because there was one, I think it was the last punt. They sent the entire defense at him, and he not only got it off in time, but he still accurately kicked it at like the 3 or 4 yard line just inside the 5, and it rolled out of bounds. So to me, that was my MVP. Kenneth Walker, he had a really good game too, but I just don't think throughout the game he had some big explosive runs, but
I There's a very good argument that the kicker should have got the MVP. He was drilling them, but I was saying the whole time it's got to be Kenneth Walker just because of how he was moving the ball. Like, he was patient. He was finding lanes everywhere. He was trucking guys left and right. Like, that's
yeah.
he made a case to say, "Hey, you should probably re-sign me."
Oh, definitely.
But not that was just hard-nosed football. There wasn't really explosive plays. It was just ground and pound, defensive masterminds going at it. And it's like, I knew Mike McDonald would be a freaking good head coach, especially with his defense. I didn't think his defense would be that freaking good. It's like, the disguises, the blitzes, oh my god. It's like,
Yep.
I don't know. And it's like, he's the first head coach, play caller to win a Super Bowl in the modern era, I think. I think that's what it is. I can't remember. But, goddamn, he really started this. You know, we had McVay, O'Connell, LaFleur, Shanahan. We're going to start having these McDonald's and quite possibly Jesse Minters. You know, coming like just mastermind defenses out of nowhere. But like, we're gonna have to start going back to a ground and pound world. But
Yeah, I could see it. Seattle, it's like it's kind of their new version of the Legion of Boom. It's different, but that defense is ferocious as ever. It reminded me of the Legion of Boom.
they should probably let Tariq Woolen go though.
Yeah.
He's a free agent. I don't want him on the Packers. He would be an upgrade, but he consistently was the one weak spot of that defense. Their one fucking touchdown, that huge bomb, it was Tariq Woolen who got blown up on it. And oh yeah, the safety should have rolled over. Why did he get beat so bad?
Yeah, that guy, he was left alone, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
Either way, it's interesting. There's people saying that it's going to be a rematch next year. I highly doubt it. The Patriots went from a cupcake schedule to having one of the toughest schedules. They're not going to be back, not easily.
Yeah. And even Seattle, do you think they can do it again next year? I mean, Seattle's like a really or do you think they were just firing on all cylinders, this year?
It's going to be harder next year, but that defense, that's the one to beat. So maybe everyone should study what the Rams did against them, even though they lost twice. And because Stafford, he was like 500 yards, 8 touchdowns against that defense.
Mm.
So maybe it's a case in point of how quarterbacks aren't developed the same way anymore. Because even like some of the sideline footage, they were saying like, hey, this isn't Stafford, who can just make that throw and not look. Like, this is Drake May. He's waiting for his guy to get open. So maybe that's the issue, is that all these veteran guys can beat that. Look at, literally, Phillip Rivers, Stafford. I don't know if the Pittsburgh Steelers played Seattle, but I bet Rodgers would have been picking apart that defense too.
That's a good point.
2/3 of veteran quarterbacks pick that defense apart. Did they win? Not necessarily. but those quarterbacks, they were keeping it close. So I think this defense in this day and age is the perfect kryptonite to how quarterbacks are developed now.
That kind of makes sense.
See, sometimes I know shit. But you got I got nothing else to say. I think. Oh, I guess we got to talk about the halftime show.
Oh, we feel like getting canceled now. Did you watch the halftime show?
I told you I couldn't. I didn't have the remote, so it was out of my control.
Oh yeah.
But I probably
That's
would have
right.
turned it off anyways because I'm just not a Bad Bunny fan.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I
Look,
liked about it was the minute and a half compilation someone made of him grunting.
yeah, I've seen that. I I gave it a chance. Like I just yeah, it's not my thing, and that's okay. Not everything was meant for me to enjoy. So
I don't objectively
um,
hate it. It's just not for me. And I will say
exactly.
it. I love some of the comments. It's like, yeah, it's a pretty show, but next time I'm gonna press one for English. It's like, oh
I
god,
well, I get it. Well, like, and then you could have went to the other one, but like, I think that Kid Rock is kind of ass too. So it's just like pick your poison. Like I would have rather tried at least Bad Bunny to see if like I don't know, maybe I would have liked it, but it wasn't my thing.
there's this
That's okay.
comedian, a black comedian. I can't remember his name, but he's just joking like, all right, you're right, you're right. Last year we got as black as it possibly can get. So how about no English? It's like
Yeah, what are they gonna do next, dude?
fucking K-pop probably.
Oh, BTS.
Get K-pop demon hunters out there. Oh, that's a thing though. Who are they going to bring in? Because it's on Valentine's Day next year.
Oh, it's on Valentine's Day.
So you better start planning your date around the Super Bowl.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's
That
gonna
is going to be interesting. There are going to be a lot of men sleeping on the couch on
there will be.
Valentine's
There's gonna
Day.
be a lot of
It's going to be.
there's gonna be a lot of Valentine's Day brunches. Oh God.
Can you imagine it? Like, honey, for Valentine's Day, I got us Super Bowl tickets.
Here's your flowers. Here's your chocolates. I'm gonna go downstairs and watch the game now. I'll see you in 5 hours. Oh, you got any other thoughts? I'm tapped out.
No, I mean, I don't. It is what it is. Congratulations, Seahawks, and better luck next time, Patriots. If there is a next time, we'll see.
They can wait another few years.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was too soon already.
But till next time, we will see you later.
Maybe.